It's Jenny
Hey,
motherfucking
this
T
shit
up in
was
this
flooded the
goddamn
fuck
motherfucking
out.
bitch.
Let's
Let's
work
hear it.
together.
Get money,
Don't
no
play
hate
with that
us.
shit,
Get
ho.
money. Get money. Pop that pussy. Get that
You tuned in to the
money.
4141 Lid Show. You got it right, player. Hey!
Hi guys, this is the time. Oh, fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming through like Megan Thee Stallion in this bitch.
And I'm
Y'all
paid,
need to come out of
bitch.
Peaches. Each and every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We lit. We live. We all the way in this motherfucker. We got badass dancers from all over the fucking world, bitch. Come through.
Yes, sir. And we are back with another lovely episode. Unfortunately, we will not be with y'all this Thursday at the club. But we got a hella fire show coming right at you right now. So stick around. I do want to talk about some of the current events. This is going to be a completely different show. My dog Raul had to go see his family for Thanksgiving. Shout out to Raul. But we finna get this thing in gear right about now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like I say, different format today, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about everything that's been going on, man, in these streets. Yeah. It's been a lot of talk about these record labels. It's been a lot of talk about conspiracy theories and whatnot. For those of y'all that's like, what am I talking about? Or don't understand where I'm going with this, or don't understand why it's a Lamborghini behind me, well, I'm going to break it down. In case you're unaware, in the past week, we lost one of hip-hop's very popular rappers. If you don't know his name is Young Dolph. And that's what this show is going to be about. Let me clarify when I say what it's going to be about. It's not going to be about Young Dolph. What this show is going to be about is the music behind the murders. How about that? The music behind the deaths, the lifestyle behind the deaths. That's what we're going to talk about in this show. Because it's not just Young Dolph. It's several and many rappers. I'm sure a lot of y'all have been wondering why here at the 4141 Lit Show we haven't been doing the rest in pieces, or I'm sure some of y'all at the club were like, you know, why did we have to come ask y'all to play this music? You know, the man got rest in peace. The man got murdered today. Woo, woo, woo. A lot of people ask me and wonder why I don't do the rest in peace music. Well, here you go, folks. Put it simple to you, just like this. I don't do tributes. I don't do shout outs to people that were gunned down unless, well, I shouldn't say people. I should say musicians that speak about a gangster lifestyle, or living a gangster lifestyle, or living by this code of violence. I don't do rest in peace. And before y'all get all upset with me about that, I'm going to explain why. It's a simple reason. And when you think about it in your mind, before you jump out your head, think about it in there. Let the thought ramble around in there a little bit before you go snapping off on me about what I just said. It's a big reason why you don't jump off, especially if you don't know. I don't know these people personally. I don't know your personal life. You understand? It's different. If I actually know you, yeah, it's different. But if I don't know you, I don't have no relationship with you as a person. Only thing I can go off of is the content or what you let come out of your own mouth about who you are as a person. And what you telling me is that you the biggest gangster where you from, people scared of you, you tote pistols, you known to hurt people, you can get people hurt. This is all the stuff you putting out, bro. Or sis, whoever you may be. So that means you living by this code of gangsters. You a gangster. Okay, cool. I like the entertainment. I might buy into the music. But the reason that I don't get off into apologies or tributes is simple. I'd like to use a TV show, for example, because we know that this may be fiction. Okay, it even says that on the show. For those of y'all out there, y'all that watch BMF, y'all gonna love this example. Okay, so when Big Meech kidnapped the little girl so he can get back at Lamar, I'm gonna use that as a reference now because everybody's a big fan of Big Meech. Get ready for this now. In that episode, Big Meech stepped things up to the next level when he kidnapped that little girl. Kidnapping is kidnapping. All right, now, for those parents out there, those of y'all that's gangster, okay? You got kids. Let's say it was your daughter that got kidnapped for these purposes or whatever, what have you. So this man that kidnapped your child, and okay, so he gave her back. All right? Now, years pass, the little girl grow up, and you run across this man coming out of a taco shop. And you still gangster. You living your gangster life. He done changed his ways. He done made his money out the streets, got legitimate business going, changed his life completely. But you still a gangster. You still living by them gangster laws. And this the same cat that kidnapped your child back in the day. Even though she grown now. You still gonna want some get back, ain't it? Right. Right. And that's a simple point. That don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Notice how I didn't address any of the conspiracy theories, and I didn't throw Soulja Boy into the mix, even though I can and should, but I'm not, because I don't want to address anything that's industry based, even if that could be true. See, the thing is, what y'all don't understand, rappers, if y'all are going to describe yourself as a monster, if you gonna put it out there that you was once that guy that used to do them things, anybody that considers you opposition or in their way, they gonna come at you the way you describe yourself coming. You feel me? And that only applies to the ones that's not living the lifestyle. I'm assuming that, you know, there's a percentage of y'all that actually live the lifestyle that you're talking about. I'm not assuming that everybody's a liar. So for those of y'all that's truly out here gangbanging, for those of y'all that's truly out here slanging packs, toting pistols, Dracos, full clips and all of that, when you live by the gun, you die by the gun, bro. And stop thinking this is the movies, man. Please, by all means. Like, unless you some type of super villain or super whatever, and you done killed all your ops, murked them, you better know if you done took somebody's life or the life of somebody's family member, they coming back for you eventually. Something like that is coming back for you eventually. Check it out. I already know what y'all gonna say. Y'all like, oh, but what about the gangsters that give back to the community? What about the ones that buy turkeys and holidays and they buy backpacks for the kids and don't nobody give a damn about that when their child done been kidnapped or their family member was murdered. That's the simple reason why I'm not addressing none of the conspiracies. Y'all can talk about Empire Records. You could talk about Ghazi. You could talk about Soulja Boy. You could talk about whoever, Yo Gotti, all these different people. But at the end of the day, these labels know this stuff about y'all rappers, man. When y'all talk this crap about who you was and who you are to the streets, that's why they take out the insurance policy. That's why the labels never get questioned when all this conspiracy theory stuff goes on. Everybody asking about the 5-star ring and how to break it down and what's the story behind it. Tupac had the 5-star ring and Mo3 had the 5-star ring and so-and-so had the 5-star ring and so-and-so. Man, don't none of that matter. Don't none of that matter as long as y'all keep running y'all mouth and saying the stuff y'all saying to get the money that y'all get. They speak about the industry plants and a certain agenda that they're wanting to uphold or keep. And at this point, it's very easy to see certain people are tied in, so to speak, with the people that are putting out the agenda. And there's certain people that's not. And if you're not tied in with them people, your life is in jeopardy. So even if it is this big conspiracy, like everybody trying to point it out to be, oh, Empire and all the artists dead and Aaliyah was on Empire and all this stuff. Yeah, I'm well read just like you guys. I've watched the videos. But still in all, bro, I'm not finna ignore the fact that if the person is painting themselves, even Mo3, bro, the dude painted himself out to be a monster in the streets. And I'm not saying that that's a problem. Shout out to all the monsters in the streets. Right? But still, why am I going to give someone like that, the monster, this, oh, he was so good and he did. No, man. Y'all funny to me when y'all do that, man. Stick with the script, man. Don't try to make it into a martyr. A monster is a monster. Period. A monster don't get to switch up and be a martyr because it got killed for being a monster. Come on, y'all. This stuff needs to stop some type of way. And again, my condolences to anyone's family that's deceased. It ain't that. I want everybody to start owning up to their bull crap, man. If I'm out here hollering about guns and I sell dope and I shoot so-and-so and I shoot so-and-so, I'll beat you up, I do this and that to you, and then that energy comes back at me, what's the surprise, man? For real. What's the surprise? So this ain't me dissing anybody that's deceased or that's lost their life in the past, whatever, behind this music crap or behind this street crap or behind this Illuminati crap or whatever it is that these people losing their life over. I'm not dissing nobody, man. I'm just pointing out the fact that if you are putting out a certain amount of energy, we shouldn't be surprised when they come back. So, now that I said all that, I also want to say this. If you a gangster, you got to move a certain kind of way. If you a millionaire, you got to move a certain kind of way. Everybody hungry in the streets. And if you really come from the streets, you really come from poverty, you know good and well that you cannot go back into poverty with $1 million. Yeah, I'm addressing all the angles in this episode. Because, see, we as a people, the hip-hop community, see how I did that? Have lost too many of our leaders over the years, man. All of the leaders, the activists, they died. I guarantee you, I haven't done all my research, but I guarantee you it was somebody next to them that was like, hey, man, don't go to this event, man. I heard so-and-so and them gonna be there. You, man, they might do the whoop-de-whoop. The leader should never have to go out and get cookies. The leader, even if the leader is from the ghetto, the projects, down there off of 3rd and them street or whatever, he should never have to go back. Ever. Because it's not safe, remember? Remember? It's not safe down there on 3rd Street. He wrote a song about it. Back in the day when they used to kill them people on 3rd Street. Whatever the song is, but you know what I'm talking about. The point I'm making is the leader should be able to send provisions back to 3rd Street without ever going back. So those of y'all that think, oh, it's a coward, he don't want to go back to his own hood, that's stupid. That's hella stupid. I'm going to leave it at that, man. I don't want to harp on that too much because I know y'all going to be mad as hell at me because of my opinion. But I need to put this out there, and I know some of y'all agree. For those of y'all that do, drop a like. You know, let me know in the comments. For those of y'all that don't agree, hell, give me your opinion. I want to know what you think. You think that your own energy don't bring a certain amount of energy back to you, really? And you really think that you really think that you can be a millionaire and just move around like 100 there? Man, y'all need to stop, man. Y'all really need to stop. And y'all need to stop putting these crazy expectations on the artists like that. Ain't nobody asking Miley Cyrus or Britney Spears to go back to the trailer park. Ain't nobody asking Celine Dion to come back to the hills of Dakota or wherever the hell she from. Don't nobody, like, why? Where do we get that from, man? Where? I mean, goodness, if I make it and my family purple, whoever I help in my family, that mean I'm helping purple people, right? Duh. If I made it out, I got $1 million and I'm purple. See, I'm purple. That mean my family purple, right? So whoever I help in my family, they purple too. So that mean I'm helping purple people. I shouldn't have to go find purple people to help. See, y'all made me go in on that topic. I'm about to wrap this show up, man. Look, we done went overboard. I got a few clips, though, that I want to talk about real quick, man. I'm going to drop this song right here. Yeah, that. This young lady hit me up. Well, not even this young lady. Not the one on the screen, but the song, the manager hit me up of this artist here. I ain't going to say her name. I'm not going to put the artist's name on the screen. I'm not going to tell you what the name of the song is. Matter of fact, we cutting it off. Just like that. Because the way I feel about it is like this, man. I show love, period. So if I play your song and we work out something, I give you my word, I expect you to keep your word. You don't keep your word? Man. So, for future reference artists, I'm not gonna let this little bra F everything up for y'all. But I'm gonna say it one last time. If you want your music on this show, tag your music in the comments of the show. That means your YouTube link. If you want your music played, it's $10 in the club. $10. If you want an interview, we can talk about that. But by all means, don't ever try to finesse me, man. Because boy, oh boy, I can have fun with that. It's a lot of ways. You know what? I ain't even going to get into it. I'm going to just say don't try to finesse me, and I ain't going to try to finesse you. But for those of you that do try, let me see if I can do it. I got a surprise for you. Holla back, though, man. Shout out to y'all.
The barber some. A-Town upside down, scissors to the side. V-Town, we will ride. 3G the book, bad barber. Tim Fade shouted. Cut with me and get some money. Yeah, cut with me and spend some money. Mr. Warm Up, watch the come up. Swear I've been down just to come up, never let up. Sick with it, just gotta check up. What you drinking, partner? This morning breakfast. How it go, man? How you living, homie? You a bad.
I know just what you want. I know just what you need, girl. Come on over, and I will give it to you.
See the guy? He thinking always he's going to leave me out, but I finding the way in. Always I finding the way in. You guys coming out Friday night because we're going to be closed Thursday, okay? He said it in the beginning, but he not say it again. We're going to be open Friday, closed Thursday, okay? I see you Friday. You guys have a good Thanksgiving. And what is this Empire is talking about? I thinking Empire is a show, the Jesse Smollett guy. I don't know what he's talking about when he say Empire, but I looking up and it says it's a record label with the people. A lot of people die. I don't know. Sounding crazy. I think this is what the episode is about. I don't know why he leave me out.